Hey and welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben and this is my review for Unstable, a new Netflix original series. I was interested because of Rob Lowe, but is it worth your time? Let's talk about it. In a biological research company, a son with social problems is forced to work for the company of his father, an extremely eccentric and exotic man, to save him from disaster. Okay, so this series, short bits, like half an hour or slightly less, stars Rob Lowe and his son, his biological son, and they play father and son, and they have lost their mother and wife, and so the character of Rob Lowe, who is this eccentric genius, was always eccentric and genius and a little bit unhinged. But now that his wife is gone, he is unstable, hence the title of the series. And what we get is actually a very dark look at a man struggling to come to terms with his partner that he's been partners with, I think it was 20 or 30 years, probably 30. Every day he now sees his wife in everything he does, especially in his sciencing. And so that's why he tends to back off from doing that sciencing and express himself through more eccentric ways, because he doesn't know how to come to terms with that. Now, I never had the greatest relationship with his son, because he wants his son to be the best he can, and he's trying to shape him into what he thinks is himself, because he has a really good, personality, or he thinks highly of himself, and so he thinks that his son could be more like him rather than being a flutist or flautist. What's the real word? And so that's where we see this story start. Now you're thinking, isn't this a comedy? Because it is. It has a dark premise. But what's behind it, what drives it, as co-creator, Rob Lowe has cut his teeth on really great dramatic performances like that of his character in The West Wing. One of the best performances on TV ever. In fact, The West Wing is one of the best TV series of all time. It's just fantastic. But then we've seen him in comedy series and movies, Heart to Heart, straight to like DVD, Hallmark movies. And you put that all together and you bring this amalgamation of something that is genuinely funny. There are moments I laughed out loud in each episode, and probably 2 or 3 times, like literally laughing out loud because of the circumstance or what the character was doing or saying. And that's not just Rob Lowe's comedic timing. There are pretty much all the characters that you get to see are eccentric in some way. It's a housing, a business to create things that we haven't created yet, geniuses coming with things that may well save the earth. And so here we have a bunch of brilliant scientists that are quirky and weird in their own way, and every character is very well defined. And so by the time even like you hit like midway,
Excited to try the butt stuff you taught me. No, it's not butt stuff. In the
like episode 4, you know these characters quite well because they fleshed out enough so that you understand what their character is about.
classic sense, it's more of a way of using your butt to make you feel good. Like a way of using your butt.
And then you get those relationships that form, and then you get those kind of, does he like me or doesn't he like me? That kind of story is all teetered in here, but it's grounded on the loss of a loved one and how you carry on business, how you do father, how you do son-father relationship. All of that is the grounding for a very quick binge watch. Very easy, very funny, full of heart. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting much from this. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much. I don't think so. I just think it's really well shaped. It comes together very well. There's a lot to like. I think everybody, no matter who you are, is going to find something to relate to. I think it's edited well. It's quite funny in its editing, in its timing, going from one dialogue line to seeing something happening and then cutting to another circumstance. That it's almost the juxtaposition of what you're seeing in that one scene, but kind of complements each other. Very good editing, and that just complements the comedy and sometimes the heaviness of the heart. But it's not always there, the heaviness, because of what's going on. So you can laugh, and then you can go like, oh, that hit like a truck, and then you can like, yeah, that's very real. And I like that. It's a tough balance to get right, but I think they did. So let me know your thoughts and comments down below once you've seen this. What is your favorite Rob Lowe, project or TV movie, whatever he's been on? For me, it's probably still The West Wing, but this is getting up there. I thought this was great first season. I hope we get lots more. I hope people embrace this. I'm gonna give this 4 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
You got one. Congratulations.
Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.